Hey everybody, it's Professor Malat. I wanted to talk you through this first big essay that we have coming up. We have an essay, a personal narrative, a career narrative, exploration, whatever you want to call it, that is due. We have the rough draft due in week 4 with the final draft due in week 5. So I'm giving you a little bit of a heads up for this assignment because we're doing a lot of pre-writing and thinking about the topic that you're going to choose for this essay. So the prompt is actually asking you what matters most to you when choosing a major or career. I have opened it up to majors because I know some of you you might be on a certain career path, and some of you still might be exploring things and you really aren't sure even about your major, let alone a career. So I wanted to open up to you to explore either your major or your career. What things are you thinking about when you are making the choice for a certain major or a certain career? So here are the important due dates. I have them here on this assignment handout. I want you to be aware of them because there are several things that you're required to do. So as I said, that rough draft will be due during week 4. The date for that is Sunday, February 9th. That will be followed by a peer review. Your first peer review is probably going to be a little difficult if you've never done peer review in an online class before. I have resources available for you in week 4 so that you can get familiar with how to actually do peer review online. I really love the tools that Canvas has available. It's just a matter of being able to find where your peer's paper is and how you can make annotations and comments on their text. So that peer review, it's a quick turnaround again. It will be due on Wednesday, February 12th, with the final revision due Sunday, February 16th, the end of week 5. So the purpose of this assignment, and I'm just reading here, is to help you reflect on and articulate the factors that are most important to you when choosing a major or career. So you've done a lot of readings. Hopefully you've had an opportunity to discuss a few things regarding career explorations and majors and that kind of thing. So hopefully you have some ideas that are floating around in your head, and now this is your opportunity to really start to focus on something. This is kind of a personal narrative essay. It's also an exploration essay. It'll allow you to connect your personal experiences and values with the insights gained from those things that we've been reading about, things that we've been discussing. Understanding what matters most to you in choosing your major or your career helps you to make informed decisions, but it also enhances your self-awareness as well as your ability to communicate your goals and values effectively. So why does this matter? How can this kind of transfer? Well, think about it. When you're applying for jobs, one of the first things that you have to do is write a cover letter, and that's essentially a narrative about yourself, why you might be the best candidate for that job, right? So here we're kind of practicing what matters most to you when choosing a major or career. So if you're going after a career, say you want to become a nurse in a hospital and you apply for a job and you have to write a cover letter, you already have some of these ideas in place, right? So think of this as kind of the pre-writing exercise for the thing that really matters, right? That cover letter or that resume. It will help you to organize your thoughts. It'll help you to organize your goals, what you really want from a major or a career. Beyond that, you're going to be learning skills, right? So you're going to be learning to analyze, synthesize, to write, obviously, and of course, to revise. The knowledge here, it helps you to become familiar with the following content knowledge. So the role of personal values and experiences in decision making, especially as it relates to your career, the impact of external influences such as family, mentors, societal expectations, those kinds of things, as well as the practical considerations in choosing a major or career, such as job prospects, work-life balance, salary. That might be a big one for a lot of you, right? So the tasks here, you're going to have an introduction. This explains how to start the actual introduction. You will also have body paragraphs. Here in this outline, I'm kind of setting you up for that 5-paragraph essay format that we've been reading about. This type of essay, I think it works well to be a more organic essay. The organic structure instead of the 5-paragraph with the thesis. And so I have some suggestions here on how you can organize your body paragraphs, such as starting out discussing your personal experiences, your interests, decision-making process. Then you would move to analyze the impact of such external influences as family, mentors, so on and so forth. If you want to, you can use examples from the articles. If something in the article really piqued your interest, or you think the author had something really interesting to say, you could include that. And then you would move to consider the practical aspects of choosing that major or career. Financial stability is a big one, job prospects, work-life balance, as well as that more nebulous, just feeling satisfaction, right? Satisfaction, feeling like you're doing something good for the world. And then, of course, you would end it with a conclusion. The formatting, again, we are using MLA format. If you do not know what that is, I have resources on our course page that can lead you to understand a little bit more about MLA format. You can, of course, Google just the keyword, what is MLA format, and you will find lots of pages devoted to how you format MLA. The essay should be 3 to 4 pages long, 800 to 1,000 words. It should be double spaced. I know that some of you did not double space your introductory essays, which is not a problem. That's not what I was looking for now. But as we progress through the semester, I will be looking more and more to make sure that you are formatting in the standard academic essay for MLA format. 12-point font, such as Times New Roman. Remember that you also want to include a title for your essay. It should not be essay, what matters most. I mean, you could say what matters most to me when choosing a career, but you could also come up with something a little bit more creative. As far as the criteria for success, I'm looking for the depth of your reflection. That is the major portion of your essay. I want to see that you've demonstrated a thoughtful reflection on your personal and external influences. It should be clear and coherent. That's 25% of it. So if you have some kind of a thesis statement and main points, those should be clear and well organized. Of course, using examples, support points with examples from your articles read in class, as well as from your own personal experiences. And then I'll be looking also at formatting, the MLA format, and lastly with grammar and style. So your writing should be polished with attention to grammar, punctuation, and overall style. You'll submit your rough draft. You will also do peer review and a final revised essay by those due dates that are at the top of the first page. So now that you know what you have to do, you can plan accordingly. I just wanted to go over this essay prompt so that you understand how those mini assignments kind of build on one another to help prepare you to write the longer essay. Okay, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. You know I am more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Take care.